Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Minecraft hardcore video. My name is Roro Studios, and in this video, we'll be upgrading the wheat farm significantly. Previously, I've been using a few different kind of temporary wheat farms, and today's the day we're going to be upgrading it. Now, although this is a wheat farm, obviously, most of this video is me actually building like a barn that will be alongside the wheat farm. This barn will include a few animal pens with like pigs, sheep, and cows, as well as cow crushers, because there's currently this cow crushing machine with 8 cow crusher thingies, each containing 24 entities. So that means there's 200 additional entities at the base, which is obviously going to cause a lot of lag. So not only am I moving it further away, but also putting way less. That was another thing accomplished in this video. So if you do go on to enjoy it, please make sure to leave a like and consider subscribing. I'd love to hit 2,000 subscribers soon. So with all that said, let's begin. Optifine increases performance, so that's why I'm not experiencing lag right now. However, when I turn on shaders, which I want to keep using for now, for this episode, probably, I'll go back to normal on the next one, but you can see it's much laggier. Now, it was working fine on another test world I was using, but that's causing a lot of lag. Also, I've been farming spruce trees, because we actually got those in episode 6, I believe. Oh, before I forget, I need to get rid of this bad omen effect. That was from a pillager patrol. So let's just get some milk. There we go. Yeah, but speaking of which, one of them was actually on a boat, and so I trapped it in there. And so, we have a pet pillager now. So basically, if a pillager is trapped in a boat, you can sit in the boat with the pillager, and then it'll keep trying to shoot you, but then it can't. It can't actually hit you. And so eventually its crossbow will break, and then it is a, tamed pillager. Alright, so anyway, for the wheat farm, here's my plans for it. I already have this wheat farm over here, but we're going to be upgrading it today. It's going to be a lot better. Now, why do we need a wheat farm, other than I don't have one yet? Well, it's because of the cow crusher over there. So, the way that thing works is we have all the cows in the different, thingies, and then there's 24 in each of them, and then when you breed them, yeah, I'm turning off the shaders for now, it's too laggy. And so when you breed them, more cows go in that one space, and then entity cramming kills them. And so it's a food farm, essentially. Now, it lags out the base because this is so close, but we're going to be building the wheat farm over in that plains biome over there. And so my plans is for there to be, a small house with, a bed and maybe a crafting table and stuff. And then somewhere else we're going to build, a barn, and so that's where we're going to be moving the cow crusher thing to. Additionally, we're only going to be putting 4 to 6 of these cow crushers, so that even when I'm over there, it won't be as laggy as it was before. Now, I think we should build the barn first, that way I can turn the shaders back on. So I kind of plan this wheat field to fill up the entire plains biome over there. Although I guess I haven't really looked at how big it is yet, but I think it's about the size I want. We'll go over there in a minute. There isn't really a red wood, which is what I would want to build the barn out of. So the best we have is crimson wood. So we're gonna be using that. Unless of course I don't want to actually use a piece of wood. It's not nighttime yet. I don't know why I thought it was. So we're gonna go into the nether to get a bunch of crimson wood. And conveniently enough, the portal is in a crimson forest. If I had a silk touch pickaxe, I would just get one crimson mushroom thingy and then bone meal it to safely farm it. Oh, that's not good. That scared me. Well, it's fine. Just light it again. And I would need one to get the crimson nylium stuff, that block, to actually so that they actually grow, the crimson trees. Now, of course, I need to be extra careful because this is the nether. And like always, I forgot something important. Now, the reason I got the boat was so that I can just boat down like this. Super easy. Now, I think the best way to get a bunch of crimson wood, some trees, they generate, with a bunch of wood, it's 4 blocks wide, the stem, I guess. Let's see if I can find one. So, that would give me, a stack of logs, or stems, I guess they're called. I'm really not sure how much of this stuff I want. I'll probably get, 2 or 3 stacks. Oh, here, literally, I was on top of the tree I was looking for. See how some of them generate, with a bunch of crimson stems? This is what I was talking about. we have 3 stacks plus 23 crimson wood stems, which each one of those converts to 4 planks. So we have lots of wood to build with. Of course, if I run out, then I can always just come back. I just don't want to. So hopefully that's not the case. But if it is, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so let's go build that now. I don't really have much of a plan of how to build this. Typically, the way I'm imagining, we mix in some white as well. So maybe stripped birch logs. I think that would look really good. First, let me sort my inventory out a little bit. Now, I don't have that much birch wood, so we're gonna need to find some. Where do I even get this? I have no idea. Do I have any birch saplings? No, I don't. So I guess we're gonna have to go find some then. Well, while I look for that, here's what the plains area looks like how big it is. I don't think, yeah, this is pretty good. I don't know if we'll use all of it. Oh wait, I think I remember where I got those. It was back towards spawn. There was, like, on the first episode, there was like a forest island, and I put my boat away in the chest. So that's fun. Now I have to craft another one. Why did I cut that down? Because I already have wood. Well, I'll replant this. There. Yeah, there's that island. You can see the trees haven't decayed since I haven't really come back over here. And I see a birch sapling. Alright, here we are. Let me pick up all these items. And I'll replant one of these trees. And all these random floating leaves look really ugly, so let me get rid of these. Ooh, hold on. I see new terrain in the distance. And birch trees, so I could have also gone over there. Let me increase my render distance a little bit. Why it was 20, I don't know, but it's fine, because I never went over there when I first created this world, which was in 1.17. Yeah, that's a flower forest. That's pretty cool. If I need dyes, then I'll go over there. I'll keep that in mind, because if I need dyes, then that's going to be very useful. In the other direction, it doesn't look like there's anything interesting. Actually, what's that? What's that island? Hopefully this doesn't crash my game. Thank goodness I'm not doing this with shaders on. And also with Optifine, you can increase your render distance up to 64, I think. Whereas in Vanilla Java Edition, it can go up to 32. So let's wait for that to load in. Oh, I see a shipwreck over there as well. I don't feel like going to that. Okay, it's just another desert, it looks like. But I think that's a shipwreck right there. I can kind of see the silhouette of it. I don't know why there's light, but okay. Let's see if anything else interesting loaded in. My game is lagging so much. Okay, yeah. I actually decided I do want to go over there. Since I'm already here, I might as well get the flowers for the dyes. Quick, turn the render distance down before my game crashes. Okay, 16. Clicked it perfectly. Please don't crash. Oh, no. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. That was terrifying. Hull GG is another person who recently lost his hardcore world to crashing it. But it was because he, like, dropped 5 bajillion sand at once to try and drain an ocean monument. I think if it was just render distance, I probably could have just loaded back in here with the lowered render distance and it would have been fine. But let's not test that. Anyway, let's head over to that flower forest. We got what we wanted from here, which was those saplings. So now we're going to need to do a bunch of terraforming. Luckily, this shovel insta-mines. Hopefully it doesn't break. It has 779 durability left. If you don't know how to turn that on to see that, it's F3 and T, and it doesn't work on Bedrock Edition. Sad. Yeah, so I can't wait to see this with shaders on, like the finished thing. Yeah, I think this is we're definitely not going to fill up this entire space. I mean, I guess there kind of already is, like, an already generated kind of border. So, like, what if there's a river here, you can kind of see where the terrain goes down. So, like, what if we went all the way around here? Like, maybe to the shoreline. I don't think the wheat would go all the way there, but it would come to, like, right here, where the terrain kind of goes down this little hill right here. And I definitely don't need the farm to be that big. Like, I'm probably never gonna harvest the whole thing at once, but it'll definitely look cool. So I guess there actually isn't too much terraforming that needs to be done. So I guess none, actually. Well, except we need to get rid of this, because that looks really ugly. Okay, the terrain also kind of drops right here, so we'll make it so the wheat field, like, we'll make the edge of it kind of be, like, right here. Then it'll turn back and go that way. And with all this extra space, I can put some other builds here as well. Because I think it would be cool if we made this, like, entire area with the village and the Savannah Plateau and this plains area, like if it was all a city of different builds. So yeah, actually there's not that much terraforming necessary. So now we need to build the barn, which I want it to be, like, kind of in the middle. I think right here is a pretty good spot. It'll be, like, right near the water pit. Okay, I'm going back to the house right now to get the birch saplings so I can start growing that. And then also a bunch of bone meal so I can grow the birch trees if I need to, if I don't want to wait as long. In the last video when I was exploring the nether fortress, I actually mined up one of those Soul Sand Valley nether fossil things. So that's a ton of bone meal right there. Let's also grab all of these wheat seeds. I will want to plant all of them. Then here's the bone blocks. 15 times 9 is, 9 times 5 is 45. So times 3 is 95. No, it's not. 135 bone meal. So a little bit over 2 stacks. Now, when I built the house over there that you can't see, I tried to commentate over what I was building, and it went terribly, so I decided to build it off camera. Hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Typically in a barn, there isn't like a floor. Maybe there's a little bit of wood, but I think we'll mix in coarse dirt, dirt paths where you right-click with a shovel, and regular dirt and grass to make the floor like that, because that'll be pretty detailed too. What direction should the front face? I would preferably have it face that way, but that's at an angle, and that's against the rules of Minecraft. So honestly, maybe I should cover up this water pit, because it really is in the way, because I kind of want to build the barn like right over this. Well, I'll fill that in when I feel like going back over to the base. But let's see, I think maybe the front of the barn could be like right here. Let's do some insane speed bridging. That was so epic, wasn't it? Now let me make sure I build this a correct amount of blocks wide. I want it to be an even number so that, because I'm going to place 2 doors. Yeah, I think I like the width of this. The specific image I'm kind of wanting to base this off of, there's like kind of a thin part that goes up like this, and then there's another section that's like kind of angled down and then like that. So it like, you'll see what I mean if you don't already understand me, which you probably don't. But right here will be like the part we build up, and then we'll go over a little bit more. I think we'll go out 6 more blocks. This will be where the door is. Now I think in some barns there's like kind of a balcony on the inside. So like this is gonna be like the main area in between. Like there's gonna be like, you know, the thingies, the pens for like the different animals. Because I think we will put some in here along with the cow crushers. And then there's like kind of balconies above that. Now these really don't need to be that wide, so I think we can remove some of the blocks here. We don't really need that many. So I put 6 on the end, but I think 4 will do just fine. Well, no, I keep changing my mind. The middle section does not need to be this big. It needs to be like 4 blocks wide. So I think we don't even need these 2 blocks. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blocks like long in this way, each of the animal pens. And then I think like 3 should be fine. These will be replaced with fences, like actual fences, later, but not at the moment. So this will be another one. I think we'll do 6. So this line is going to be another line of fences. I'm so bad at describing what I'm envisioning at the moment. So we want to go another 3 here. So that's 4. It's still more of a square shape. So let's go another 1 or 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Here we actually can fill this in, because it's going to be the wall anyway. So now we just need to replicate this on the other side. Okay, so that's good here. Now if we put the balcony at this level, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks tall, so like of space for each animal pen. So that's good. Now I don't really know what I'm going to put up here. Probably some like barrels. I guess I'll do like storage maybe. I think that makes the most sense. So I'll put like barrels and chests and stuff. Later on, probably an ender chest too. Now, I guess we do need to decide where each cow crusher will go. I guess it'll probably go like 1 there and 1 there. So maybe I actually will just do 2. Alright, I filled in the second balcony thing there. So I can hit a sick 4-block jump between them. I also need to light this up. I lit up that side, just so no mobs spawn. For now it's going to be torches, but we'll use lanterns later on, I guess. So I think the ground in here is going to be at this level, so 69. And so like right here, we need to like clear all this out. I was about to head home to get dirt, but luckily I could get it here. That's so satisfying. Okay, so I cleared all that out. Well, I missed a spot over there, but I'll get that in a second. Now I need to just fill this in, and we should be fine. All right, I finished doing that, and I also went home to get some oak wood, because now we're going to put in the fences, and I think oak wood is going to be the best for that. Now, I always forget the difference between the fence and fence gate crafting recipe, and I also am growing more oak trees to get more of this wood, because I really don't have that much. All right, I spent a while working on some stuff. It's a new day of recording too, because you know I say that like every time. But I finished up like the walls here. I also replaced this with oak logs, just because I think that looks better. And I would have run out of this stuff anyway. Hopefully, I think I should have enough now that I replaced that. Yeah. And also, Wandering Trader came through. Normally, they're pretty useless, but other times they're not. I bought some jungle saplings. And we're not going to use them today, but since I haven't found a jungle yet, that's very useful. Oh, I also got a new axe, because I bought a few of them from villagers. Okay, so now what I think we should do is maybe go one block in like this, and then this will be the part that goes up a little bit, and then over here we'll put the slanted roof. So I think this should go up like maybe this many blocks. I think that's 4. Yeah, that's 4. So I think now we should build this across. Okay, I have 4 crimson planks left over, and I'm gonna need more than that, so looks like I'm gonna have to go back to the nether. I don't need that much more though. Anyway, I'm gonna build the roof out of the same block I built the roof over there out of, which was cobbled deep slate, because that makes a very good roof texture, because it looks like shingles on a roof. I think I already have a bunch back at the house, and while I'm over there, I guess I might as well get the crimson wood I'm gonna need. Alright, this should definitely be enough to last for the rest of the build. It's probably more than enough, actually, which is still fine, because that'll be good for when I want to use these blocks in future builds. Alright, so I'm going to bring cobbled deep slate. I'm going to turn it into slabs, so I think these were leftover slabs from when I built the roof of my house, which I'm in right now, of course. And then, of course, the crimson stems. I'll bring any extra stuff back here. I think I'm going to go ahead and finish off this part of the wall. Okay, so we have this built, so the roof will kind of be at an angle here. So I think here's what I'll do. I think I do want it to be like a 2-block space right on the edge. That kind of seems like that makes sense. So let's just place a line of slabs here, and then here as well, and then also here. Well, of course, because I'm so smart, I forgot to make it go down a level right here. Well, that's not gonna work, right, actually. So this level needs to be one more up, and then this one needs to be 1 down than like where it currently is. Okay, that's done. So now we just kind of repeat that. Now it's gonna go kind of into the wall, and then there's gonna be like a perfectly vertical part made of the crimson wood, which the reference image I'm looking at, that's what it is. That's what it looks like, so that's fine. So I just need to finish that and then repeat that on the other side of the roof. Well, like over here, and then we'll get to this part. As you can see, here's what I've done now. So if I wanted it to like overhang, then there was like weird gaps in the wall that I didn't really know what to do about. So what I did was I made this part be like, you can see it's like 1 block thick. Like there's like 1 block section. Some of them are like 2 slabs in between blocks. And then here I had to put in like these kind of right there, to cover up the weird gaps on the other side. There's really nothing better I could do about that. So now it's time to finish off the roof. And I kind of want to make this kind of curve upward a little bit instead of what I did here, where it's like a consistent slope. So like, I think maybe we'll start off with like 1 or 2 slabs, then we'll go into like stairs and then just a full block like vertical. I think that looked pretty cool. So let's see how I'm able to do that. Okay, I think this looks pretty good. Now let me fill in the bottom here. And actually this needs to be moved down a little bit, like that. And so let's extend this out another block here so it overhangs a little bit, like this part of the roof. Alright, great. Now I just need to repeat this like 100 times, which is going to take a lot of deep slate. If I need to get more, then that mine I created in like episode 2, that's over there. I've been going to it kind of off camera to do some off-camera mining. If I run out of deep slate, which I don't think I will, then I'll go there to mine up deep slate. Yep, that's exactly what I need to do. Well, it shouldn't be that bad. Alright, I finished up the roof, and here's what it looks like. So now we need to get some animals in here, and also make the floor better. Now, there was like kind of a room up in the top. I was thinking of putting something in there, but I just put down a few torches since there's not really enough room to do anything. So yeah, there is that empty space up there, but no mobs should be able to spawn there. So the floor in here, I'm gonna make it be coarse dirt for 2 reasons. 1, so that it's a little bit different, and 2, grass can't spread on top of that. So if I like just made this from dirt, then the grass would spread on top of that. I'll also mix in some dirt paths, so that'll look even better. So now I want to put in some ladders. I want to place them like that, and so I just want to repeat this on the other side. And I think I might as well do this. I'll put in some trapdoors here, like oak trapdoors. That'll look pretty good. Okay, I put in the trapdoors. Just like that, nothing much. But I also put in these fences so you can't just jump off, because that wouldn't make much sense. Well, I mean, unless you do that. Now some windows I think will definitely improve the look of it, but I don't want to do them with glass. I want to do them with like trapdoors. I think that would look good. Let me try this. If I make 2 crimson trapdoors, then place them like this. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And I think if I put one here as well, that might look better. I don't think mobs should be able to fit through here. Maybe like a chicken could, but I'll just make sure not to make the chicken section be one of these ones with the windows. There we go. There's the windows. We have 2 here, one there, and one there, and then one up there. I decided not to put any on the back since this is like half inside the ground, as you can see. So that just seems kind of pointless, and that would look weird. Next up, the stripped birchwood accents. So I've been farming a little bit of that. I feel like I kind of just need to do this on the corner. It shouldn't be too difficult. So like I can do something like this, and then place in all of these, and then strip them all. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So now let me do that on all the corners. All right, nice. Maybe I do something along the windows. Yeah, I think I like the look of that. However, I think I want to change these 2 back to crimson planks. Also, apparently I haven't, that's also the first birch stripped log I've picked up. So let's repeat that on these 2 front windows. All right, there, that looks good. Now let me do something on there. I think for that, I'll do what I did here with the, like, it just won't go all the way down, if that makes sense. Wait, that's not centered? Okay, let me fix that. I just need to do that right there. All right, and that's done. So that definitely adds more detail to the outside. Now we need to make the floor be made of coarse dirt. I probably don't have enough gravel, which is very convenient. I used all the gravel I have to make this much coarse dirt. Hopefully it's enough. It should be easy to get rid of this floor, and pretty fun too. Oh. Well, that didn't occur to me. I mean, I can just get another one from villagers, but I'm too lazy. So we're making a stone shovel. So actually, I need like another stack or so to finish that off. So I think the best way to get a bunch of gravel is to go just get it from the ocean here. So if we just place a door, it creates an air pocket, and I can just mine it up. So I need like a stack of gravel. Hopefully you won't be able to notice this, but even if you can, it really isn't that bad. What? I just got 4 flint in a row, I think. There's like a 1 in 10,000 chance of that happening. Did I actually that's pretty insane. Each flint has a 1 in 10 chance of dropping. By mixing in the dirt paths, that is a lot better. I don't need as much coarse dirt, so that's nice. Alright, there we go. That should be enough gravel to finish that off. I need half as much gravel as I have coarse dirt left to place. So, yeah, this is more than enough, but I'll have extra for when I need gravel again in the future, which might actually be right now. I think I might also want to mix in some gravel into the floor. I think that would look good, because you can see 2 dirt and 2 gravel make 4 coarse dirt. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. That looks much better than if it was just the regular dirt. There's still so much left to do. I think next we need to get the animals in here. So first let's make some fence gates so that they actually stay in. Next up is the cow crushers. Let's see, I placed 1 here with like 2 blocks there, like if you count the ladder, so there we go. Yeah, I guess I will have room. Of course I can't center it, so I guess 2 it is. That's really all I need. I really don't see me ever needing more than that at once, because I'm gonna go through the food much slower than this will even supply. Like if I just come back here every once in a while and just use it, then that should be fine. And if I need a bunch at once, then I can just AFK for a couple minutes and so until I can feed them again. So to build one of these, I need a hopper here, and then we need a chest for the items to go into. So there would be a hopper here, and then we can just put a chest right here. So this would go right here. The dirt block is where the hopper is going to be. Now we can do this, and then what if we do like a oak wood slab so you can access it? And then let's just replace this with a dirt block, just so that looks a little bit better. So you'll be able to just get to it like that. And so now I just need to repeat it over here. Okay, I decided to go with an oak staircase instead. Just so you wouldn't like fall in there. So now we need to go back to the other cow crusher and bring some of the cows over here. Most of them are probably going to escape, and so I'm just gonna have to kill them since it's still gonna be the same amount of lag. Technically we just need 2 in each thingy to start off. Very descriptive. And then I can just breed them over time. So let's see, I just need some wheat to bring them over here. I think I can just like break this and then maybe do that. And that as well. There we go, they just explode out. Honestly, this is just fine. So let's just take all the cows over to the barn. This is the view from the distance, by the way. If I can click the right buttons. There, that's what it looks like. I know there's a tree blocking it. Okay, so we need water right there. Okay, 1 went in. Now there's a trick where you can actually, where you can do this, and then the other one will just go in. There we go, nice. Now these other ones need to move out of the way. There we go, I got that fence placed. Perfect. Now let's get some cows in this other one and got the fence placed. Boom. Except I forgot the hopper because I'm so smart. Alright, it's a new day of recording again. I don't know if I forgot to say that the first time, but this is day 3 of working on this. Anyway, we got the hoppers in here properly. So if I drop something in there. Then there, perfect. It works. It should work just fine. I just need to make sure I continue breeding these as okay, I kind of wasted a wheat there as I continue building this. Now I don't really know what to do with the other cows that are here. I could try to get them in the thingy, but that just seems like it would be annoying to do, and it doesn't seem worth my time. I'll just put 2 like in here. Well, maybe 3. I'll do 3 and 2. I'll do the other 2 over there. Oh wait, they keep trying to go up the ladder for some reason. I don't know why. I think I'm gonna move the sheep over here as well. Just instead of like a random temporary pen. I think I'll do pigs here, horses here, chickens here, and here. Because they won't be able to get through the windows. Or because they can, and so I want to put them in ones that have no windows in them so they can't get out. And then sheep in the other 4. Because there's a lot of sheep, and yeah. So looking at the list of Minecraft's passive mobs, those are all the ones that I want to put in there. The only ones that I still kind of would want would be mules and donkeys, but those are like kind of similar to horses. And really, I never really bothered to figure out what the difference between them is in Minecraft. I think donkeys and horses spawn in plains. Well, they can, like, not exclusively, but, and I think mules you get by breeding donkeys and horses. Maybe, I'm not sure. So, I can go ahead and kill all these cows here. So, goodbye, lag. You will never be missed. Just like the dance clip on, Citadel of Laptop Splitting. Look at all the frames. Actually, I don't know why I'm still lagging, but, well, I don't know. 40 is good enough for me, I don't know. Well, actually, is it 40? Oh, there we go, now it's 60. Why are there 2 numbers? I'm so confused. Is it like, I don't know, but whatever. So now let's get the sheep. I'll try to get as many as I can. I'll get, yeah, like all of these is good enough. I'm probably gonna lose a bunch on the way, but hopefully this is enough. Due to how long this video is getting, we're going to time-lapse the next couple of things I did. So I brought this herd of sheep over to the barn and put them into a few different animal pens. And I also did that for a few other animals, such as pigs and chickens. I tried to get a horse, but it wouldn't let me tame it for some reason. And additionally, I put all the storage system stuff on top of the little balcony thingies. And I made it look really good by kind of scattering random things around there as well, such as oak slabs, buttons, and staircases to add a little bit of extra detail. I also put some buttons on the floor, like the main floor, in the barn, so that added a lot of extra detail too. So I think the last thing to do is just plant all the wheat. So we have a bunch of wheat seeds here. I guess I can just put these in my offhand and then just start planting. Well, actually not yet. I should get these out of the way. I will put a few trees in the wheat field, but I'm gonna plant it all first, except I will keep this one because that's one of those big oak trees that looks really good. 2,000 years later. Just like in this video, I don't feel like saying it in the correct voice, and I also don't know where to download this meme without destroying my computer with 50 trillion viruses. Okay, it's been multiple hours across 3 entire days to finish this wheat farm finally, but it's finally time to see what it looks like with the shaders. Alright, here we go, and let's do a dramatic reveal. Oh, it's gotta load in. Hold on. There we go. Well, there we go. That's this build finally complete. That took forever, but I'm happy with how this turned out. And I decided to fill up this much. I might decide I want to make it like go around the build too, like over in that direction. Oh, hold on. Actually, let me delete this. This was an infinite water source for where to put the water to hydrate the crops, so I can delete that. Well, anyway, I can give a tour of the build now. Here's the wheat farming area. Took forever to plant. I'm actually interested to see if statistics will tell me. I think if I go into statistics and do like items, I've used a stone hoe 4,000 times, but keep in mind I've used this on like other items, like, or like not just for this, like for some other smaller wheat farms. So like this is across the entire world. I would estimate there's like 3,500 wheat here, like wheat thingies. Anyway, inside the barn here, we have different animal pens. Then over here we have the cow crusher, which this wheat farm will of course supply. And so, although I can use the wheat for bread, using it for this to get steak is a much better food source. Then on top of these we have the like storage room, like crafting table, some storage and other things. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for the video. Now another awesome use for this wheat farm will be that I can sell it to villagers for a ton of emeralds, which is super useful. Like, it's probably going to be way more efficient than selling trees. With fortune, you can actually mine crops with fortune to get more from it. So like if I mine this like this, that's more. Well, I guess it can give the same, but it can give up to, well, I don't know how much more, but more with the higher level of fortune, increasing that, or increasing the chance maybe. I don't know, but I know that using fortune to mine crops is better, and it also doesn't take away durability, so that's pretty great. Okay, I just slept, so here's what it looks like in the morning light, because, you know, shaders makes that look different. Now, of course, some of this still needs to grow, but yeah. I probably won't really ever harvest this all at once, because that would take forever. Well, maybe not to mine it, but to plant it, definitely. And eventually, we'll set up, like, an AFK wheat farm using villagers, and we'll also probably build some other stuff in this area, too, that are, like, farm-related. Well, like, this type of farm, not just farms in general, like crop related, I guess I should say. So we'll probably put that villager crop farm here somewhere. Maybe a sheep farm would make sense here too, because like sheeps are on farms. But yeah, I'm super happy with how this turned out. I think this would be my favorite build so far in this world. Of course, this video took forever to make, so please make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed it. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.